This is how to fix your slice in 60 seconds or less. Here we go. There are two types of slices when it comes to golf that I'm going to cover today. Number one is going to be called a push slice. So you come to the ball and your club face is going to be open and you're going to have an out to in club path. What's going to happen there is the ball's going to start right of your target and curve right, okay? The next is going to be called a pull slice, where your ball starts straight or left, most likely left if it's a pull, and then it curves over to the right of your target line, and then it slices out, okay? There's two different causes for each. A push slice happens when you come to the ball and your face is wide open, okay? With my face open here and my out to in path, my ball's gonna start right and curve to the right. With a pull slice, I have an out to in swing path, but my club face is gonna be closed. So the ball is gonna start left and then curve right of my target, okay? To fix each, it's quite simple. Number one, you gotta fix your swing path. And number two, you gotta fix your club face. If your club face is open at impact, there's a couple different reasons. The most common I find is your left hand is a little bit tight, so you're not able to release through and square that club face, okay? When you're pulling the golf ball, what I want you to do is I want you to feel like you're almost squaring the club face or opening it through impact so you can get more open instead of closed, okay? What that means is I want you swinging through the golf ball instead of to the golf ball. I find a lot of people want to hit the golf ball hard, so they think, okay, I gotta hit it and just stop at the golf ball, but that's not what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is your right hand might try and scoop or it might try and flip, right? That's usually what happens, and the ball will either hook or you'll hit a pull slice. There's a lot of different causes for each. These are just most common that I find. What I'm gonna wanna see you do to practice is a couple different things. For a pull slice, I want you to try and take the club back on a straight line, okay? So I don't want you pulling this thing way inside so you can come right over the top and then pull it, okay? That's what I find is very common. Come inside and then you wanna come right back on top and then you pull the golf ball and then you slice it, okay? So make sure you're taking the club back square, 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 getting this width coming down and through. Another drill that I really like, especially for a push slice, would be to take your alignment stick and throw it in the ground right here, okay? Now this one's a little bit further out, but it's just there for a visual aspect. I want you to put the alignment stick in, almost at a 45-degree angle, so that way if we're coming out to in, we could end up hitting this alignment stick. It's not too far. Usually you can miss it when coming out to in, but what I want you to do is come from the inside and go to the outside, okay? Almost like you're hitting a draw. So what this would look like would be something like this. Right? So you're coming up, down, and around to where you're no longer hitting that out to in. It's just that visual cue to help you come underneath and then through the golf ball. There's a couple different aspects within setup that could also cause you to slice the golf ball. Now, number one that I find is the most common is that left hand being a bit tight, right? When that left hand is a bit tight, what will happen is we'll have an open face. Either it'll lead to you pushing the golf ball, which is just straight right, or if you have that little bit of the out to in club path, which is out to in across the ball, it'll lead to that slice, okay? So you wanna make sure your left hand is a little looser so you can allow your right hand to come through and come over your left hand, okay? We're not flipping, we're naturally just rotating through the golf ball, right? So what this would look like is you come through and then your right hand just comes over naturally, okay? We're not trying to flip like this. We're just coming through naturally, okay? If you leave it like this, what will happen is you'll most likely slice it. I just want you to come through and rotate, okay? The next thing that I see that causes a lot of slicing will be your shoulders, okay? Your shoulders pointed too far left, like this, makes your swing path go from out to in. Your swing path usually follows your shoulders, and that's usually where your aim is gonna be. So if I have my shoulders pointed way left and I come back and through, look how close I am to that stick. I might hit it, I might come right underneath it. We don't want that. What I want to do instead is figure out my shoulders and how to point them straight. I usually take my right hand and I put it right down my thigh, immediately straightens out my shoulders. My stance gets straightened out. This left shoulder pops right up, and now I can actually move it a bit further forward so that now I encourage an in to out club path. Okay, so if we do all these things, stick is still on the ground, slide down, boom, shoulders are pointed right, my left hand is a little looser, I can just come back and through and end up hitting a draw. Okay, that ball came straight back. Okay, same thing all the way through. And that is how you draw the golf ball. Great little draw. Pulled it just a little bit. I wanted to start that a little bit right of my target, but I will take that as that is going to be in my imaginary fairway. If you guys are also interested, I'm doing personalized coaching for you guys. So I'm doing free 15-minute golf consultation sessions to see if you're interested in improving your game or lowering your handicap. If you haven't already, the subscribe link is down below here, and my new recent upload is going to be right here. I'll see you guys in the next one.